This is my check. This is how I check stuff. It is. I always get nervous with these streams. Why? I don't know. Not nervous about talking, but nervous about it actually. Yeah, it says it's coming up. Says it's coming up. We've got an ad. So that means we're on, I think. Let's get the ad. Only so I can make sure it's me. It's me on the TV. It's me on the TV. Hey, ST, how you doing, ST? How are you, ST? What's going on? All right. We're live. First. No, you're not, Bird. ST is. ST's first. ST's first. So we're doing the GOAT vote. We're talking about the future of gaming. All right. Hey, Crazy Gamer. How you doing, Crazy? First to say first. That's true. Elite, how are you, Elite? Welcome to your channel. All right, we've got to set up the GOAT vote. We do. We've already got 4 likes. You're legends. You really are. I'm not even capping. These are absolute legends. Now, hang on. Let's get the GOAT vote up. Do you like my new profile picture? My mentor made it for me. I do. It looks cool. I'm good. Thank you. How are you? I'm doing all right, Elite. All right, sleep now. Respect. No, you just jumped in, ST. Wow, I already got to go to sleep. Oh, hang on. I don't think I've done the volume. I haven't. All right, I'm doing the volume. All right, we've done the volume. Okay, now we can set up the GOAT vote. Hey, Alison. Welcome to your channel. How you doing, Alison? Hello, Roman. How you doing, Roman? Fine, I'll stay for a second. You need to sleep. You need to sleep. I get it. Yeah. To at least vote. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you got to vote. All right. So, okay. So, what game will we stream to honor the GOAT? Wait. The GOAT. All right. You have to go, ST, go to sleep. No. How you doing, Levi? Welcome to your channel. Nah, safe. Exactly. All right. So, options are Fall Guys. Let's hope people don't use alts to vote this time, huh? It's kind of like pointless to do that. Fall Guys, Rocket League, and Minecraft. They were the 3 options. Boom. Starting poll. Fall Guys, Rocket League, and Minecraft. All right. We stream to honor streams that are streams that can be streams. It's true. I'm the GOAT of craziness for real, but I'm crazy with a K. That's all right, though. ST, you're in the basement. All right, I'm getting my 0 alts to get ready to vote. Yes. No, but we had alt votes yesterday. I know we did. I know Fortnite was going to win anyway, but we had alt votes yesterday anyway. So, and I want to talk about the future of gaming. The future of gaming a little bit. Just move this piece of paper. Hey, Mr. Space Creeper. GOAT, you here, brother? How are you, GOAT, bro? How are you, GOAT? Were those games you want to go? I hope they were the games you wanted. Can we drop a link of Mr. Space Creeper? How are you, brother? Welcome to your channel, brother. I don't even know how to make an alt, to be honest. Neither do I. I'm going to sleep due to time zones. Did you do a vote? Did you do a vote or not? I hope you did a vote. All right. RZ Argo, how you doing, RZ? So, I want to talk about the future of gaming. Can we drop a link of Mr. Space Creeper, though, first, and get some W's in the chat? 19 months. They were? All right, go. 19 months, Mr. Space Creeper. You voted ST? All right. MC winning by a lot. I hope it's not by alts. I really do. Have a look. How many votes do we have already? 8. Yeah, okay. It's, 8's all right, because we've got 14 in the chat. That's okay. Selling ice cream here. Oh, I looked in the UK the other day. They were doing a scoop of one scoop of ice cream was £6. That's $10. That's $10 for one scoop of ice cream. Where was the ice cream made? Like, you know what I mean? I can't even think of a place that could be made that could be ice One scoop, I bet it was like the teeniest scoop, $10. And marshmallows at the UK Christmas thing. How you pick? I'm doing all right, goat. I'm doing okay. I've had my 300 million alt Tyson. 2 marshmallows on a stick was £4. How about that? To get 2 marshmallows to like cook on a fire at the market was £4 for 2 marshmallows. Hey, how you doing, Levitt, son? What's good? Everything. By the way, I need snacks for this W stream. Let's go. Don't get marshmallows at £4 for 2. Who here would pay £4? It's insane, isn't it, Peter? That's insane. £4 for 2 marshmallows. But you got a stick. Huh? Think about it. They got the stick, not to keep. But you can borrow this stick to cook marshmallows on. W hype. Who's the goat? Gavin the goat. Real Macron. W the goat. Real MC Mick Ron. They probably wanted to keep the marshmallows. I don't really like marshmallows. You wouldn't pay £4 for 2 marshmallows. Marshmallows are like this big when you cook it. Go! Crazy Gamer. Mortiz. Gas Flow. Novus. Waluga Gaming. Let's go. Goat, you must have got a goat. Did you get a Christmas bonus or something, bro? Did you get a Christmas bonus? W's in the chat for the goat, everyone. If you haven't allowed gifting, please allow gifting. W's in the chat for the goat. And we're doing an honorary stream for you, brother. It might end up being 2, by the way you're going already. You didn't, okay, I was just checking. Huge W they are, Peter. The goats, unbelievable support. Amazing support. They've been here for a long time. Super support. Yeah. Always a W in the chat. Yeah, W's, Roman. Exactly. W's in the chat for the GOAT. You got to remember, Crazy. That's why you got to allow gifting, everyone. It's free to allow gifting. You can buy your own member if you want. It's $3 American or $4 Australian for a member for a month, and then it runs out. You know what I mean? But you got gifted, Crazy. You got paid for by the GOAT. Yeah. And we had Mr. Space Crew. Did we drop Mr. Space Crew link? Hey, Gumperers. How you doing, Gumperers? Welcome. So I want to read this thing here. This actually blew me away. That's why I said what I'm talking about. If I could, then I would. Just allow gifting. Gifting's free. Yeah? I just got gifted a member in JPS's today as well. Unbelievable, Crazy. Will you die for chins? No, I catch a grenade for chins. As long as it wasn't live. Think about it. Will you die for Silverblade? Did you see how many times I said that, bruh? My throat. And I designed one thumbnail for Calamites. I'm not actually really happy with it. You won't believe this, right? I ran out of being able to design this morning. Very frustrating. So I did a stream and apologised for that. And now I've designed a couple of thumbnails, and I'm less happy with the ones I've designed now than those ones before. I think he'll die for Luna. I did a stream, I'll die for Luna. That was fun too. Thanks, Goat, for the membership. W Crazy. Hey, Novus. How you doing, Novus? Is feeling festive? I hope you're feeling festive for Christmas. I do. You're a legend, Goat. You really are. How are you, Nova? So, I want to read this out. This is literally crazy. The future of gaming cheating. You should hear this. Yeah? You should hear this. As we move towards the end of 2025, 2026, yeah? It's coming to town, exactly. Got to go. No! Love you, Goat. Love you, bro. Love you, truly. But, you know what I mean? Listen, the game world, hey, Christmas, how you doing, Rocco? The game world is evolving, and so is the art of cheating. You should have a, just write this. So is the art of cheating. If you're like me, a pro hacker who thrives on the thrill of outsmarting both system and fellow players. Did you hear that? If you're like me, a pro hacker who thrives on the thrill of outsmarting both the system and fellow players, then you'll be excited about the innovations and advancements in game cheating that are just around the corner. It's exciting stuff. Forget the outdated methods, garbage, cheating, old cheats. Who uses old cheats anymore, you know what I mean? What's coming is smarter, more efficient, and way more rewarding. Let's dive into what the future holds for dedicated cheaters. What? What? AI-driven cheats, the game changer. AI won't be just a tool for game developers, it'll be our secret weapon. Imagine AI-powered bots that can seamlessly integrate into the game, learning and adapting in real time. These bots will mimic human behavior so closely that even advanced anti-cheat systems will struggle to detect them. We're talking about auto-aim systems that are just based on an in-game environment, ensuring every shot lands perfectly, or war hacks that reveal enemy positions with precision. The beauty of AI-driven cheats lies in their ability to evolve. W. Roman. Unbelievable. This is just... Now, where was I? And their ability to evolve. As developers release patches and updates, these AI tools can adapt on their own, continuously learning and refining their tactics. This means less downtime for us and more time enjoying an effortless climb up the leaderboards. How are you, Daniel? Isn't this crazy? My eyes are really sweet. Lots of girls have said that. Not many guys, but lots of girls have said that. Isn't that just the beauty of AI-driven cheats lies in the ability to evolve. As developers release patches and updates, these AI tools can adapt on their own, continuously learning and refining their tactics. This means less downtime for us and more time enjoying an effortless climb up the leaderboards. Doing great yourself and Merry Christmas. I'm doing all right, Daniel. Mimic human behavior. I'm about to get yelled at by a bot to uninstall the game. Yeah. Exactly, Bird. Exactly. Cheating as a service, the subscription you need. Why settle for basic cheats, huh? When you can have access to an entire suite of advanced tools with just a subscription. Huh? We'll see the rise of cheating as a service, CAS, where you can subscribe to get the latest, most sophisticated cheats delivered right to your gaming setup. These servers will offer frequent updates, customer support, and customization options that cater your specific needs. Stupid Talks. Hey, Watts. Good. It's Quentin on a different account. Hey, Quentin. How are you, Quentin? Stupid Shorts. That's a cool name. I quit game a few years ago. Glad I did with the low key. This is going to seriously get worse and worse and worse. I've actually thought for a while, I've thought for a while that there are more cheats in games than people realise. I really have. There are some people that are just too stupidly good at the game, but they'll never go in a tournament. You'll never see them in a tournament where they go to the location and people can watch what they do and how they do it. But as content creators, they're gods. They're literal gods. They shoot people from one side of a mountain to another when you can barely see them. No. I said it's like a chin on a steering wheel in a public while my mum and crazy. It is crazy. It really is crazy. And then they go on, right, to the blockchain-based anti-cheat. And don't worry, we've got this covered. Yeah? While developers might turn to blockchain for decentralized anti-cheat solutions, don't worry. There will always be ways to bypass these systems. We'll have tools that can tamper with the blockchain records, ensuring that your actions in-game remain untraceable. Hey, Gwen. How you doing, Gwen? How are you, Silver Babe? Welcome to your channel. Kathleen Nelson, how are you, Kathleen? Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Don't worry about the blockchain. We'll be able to just access the blockchain. No problems at all. This sounds crazy. Alison, what? Not much you can do with Fall Guys. Same with Rocket League, so I had to vote the obvious answer, Minecraft. Hello, it's me, Kai, on my iPad since my phone is getting fixed. How you doing, Robin? Much love, Kai. Much love, yeah? Welcome in, everyone, by the way. Thank you for the 20 likes. So, I really want to read the start of this again, though. I really want to read the start of this again if you just jumped in. The gaming world is evolving, and so is the art of cheating. If you're like me, a pro hacker who thrives on the thrill of outsmarting both the system and fellow players, you'll be excited about the new innovations and advancements in game cheating that are just around the corner. And later on, what do they go? I like this too. The beauty of AI-driven cheats lies in the ability to evolve. A developer releases patches and updates. These AI tools can adapt on their own, continuously learning and refining their tactics. This means less downtime for us and more time enjoying an effortless climb up the leaderboards. I'm literally blown away. I feel like gaming online hasn't got a long future. The oil industry to the same thing, but I'm not sure. If you have any questions or concerns, please visit the plugin settings to determine how achievements are handled, and I'll be in the bathroom. No offense, Pick, but you look like an older Harry Potter now. That's all right. Harry Potter's okay. Harry Potter's crap, actually. Come on. Don't get me started on how garbage Harry Potter is. Seriously, he couldn't do anything by himself, and when he got in big trouble, he even had to get himself to help himself. Without Hermione and the other friends and all that, he was really, what was he? You know what I mean? Like, what? I didn't watch the later ones, but he wasn't much of a wizard, come on. He really wasn't. Everyone else around him was better and more powerful. On the Lord of the Rings, all the way. Lord of the Rings is good. Have you seen the series, Silver? Harry Potter is like another version of Scrappy-Doo. For real. Have you seen the Lord of the Rings series? That's off tap. I think that's better than the movies, to be honest. I think it's actually better than the movies. Getting himself to help himself. Another universe. That's what he did. He was watching what were those things, kill him and stuff. And like, I don't think anyone's going to help you, Harry. Hang on, maybe I'll have to help myself. So what? One of you couldn't do it, so you needed 2 Harry Potters to actually oh my God. I'm wearing the One Ring Picks plus I have mass collection of the Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is awesome. It really is. I haven't seen it for ages though, eh? But the Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, they're really all good. What's that movie or series, Thrones? Game of Thrones. I got a book called The Game of Knowns. That was pretty cool. I opened up this crazy thing actually, because I was going to read some of that. I wonder if I could find that page again. I really like the Fallout show. I've never seen the Fallout show. Is that a cartoon? Love the Game of Thrones. It was good. Game of Thrones is good. I'm glad though, in the beginning it was a bit raunchy, I'll be honest, yeah. And I don't care about the adult stuff in movies. It doesn't really bother me, but it feels like most of the time they just put it in for shock value and all this type of stuff. And that doesn't interest me at all. If it's part of the story, fine. But you don't need to see those scenes in the bed. They can just go to the bed and wake up in the morning. You know what happened. You don't need to watch it. I'm not interested in seeing that crap. Saw Santa Claus sit in the chair. Very nice, Levi. The Game of Thrones chair or his chair, or the normal chair? Love cartoons. I used to love cartoons. I like adult cartoons still, like Rick and Morty and Simpsons, and people might say they're not adult cartoons, but they actually are. The Simpsons was originally designed for adults, so it wasn't actually designed for kids at all. It was designed for adults. We've got 25 votes, by the way. How's the votes going? 48% for Minecraft, 30% for Rocket League, and 20% for Fall Guys. Without creating and relaxing your streams, I highly recommend checking out Planet Zoo. It's so good, and I believe you'd love playing it. Planet Zoo. Let me have a look at it. Planet Zoo. Looks pretty realistic. It looks pretty realistic too. Is that on the computer or PlayStation though? Asher G, stop it. Hey, Sky Cakes, how you doing, Sky Cakes? And let me skip the ad. Is that on computer, PlayStation, or both? Because I don't like playing on the computer so much. Already, I like feel like I'm crunched into the table, and you know what I mean. Like, yeah, you got to stop it, Asher G. You're not first at all. You're never first anymore. But you're here. I appreciate that. Both big over for the PS5. How much does it cost then? Planet Zoo. PS5 cost. Cool. 63.k views. Wait. How much does it cost? Maybe I should do price. Planet Zoo prices. That's only $4.94. Hey, is that the PlayStation? Aquatic pack. No, they're just packs. They're just packs. Prices for PlayStation. Then it takes me to that rubbish. Before you buy. 40, 100. Planet Zoo gaming console. Says Hello Neighbor. You should play Hello Neighbor. Doesn't show the prices. I'm looking at $60 for it. I'd have to really like it for $60. I'm not gonna lie. You know, when I move house, when I find a new house, it won't be such a big deal. It won't be such a big deal when I find a new house. At the moment, it really is actually. The donations help so much. I'm not even capping. They do. Yeah, without them, I'd be absolutely, yeah. The DLC costs money as well, but watch the trailer and some gameplay. It looks good. It actually looks good. I'm not gonna lie. It actually looks good. When we find a house to move, I've actually decided that we're probably gonna wait after Christmas. Botsy as well. Don't exactly want to take Botsy to a house that he's not big enough and he can't be in. At least this house is big enough, it's got a big area for him. You know what I mean? So, but at the moment, any extra money pretty well goes on bills, food, the electricity, well that's bills, you know what I mean? Yeah. And that type of thing, it really does. So unless we have that month of like ridiculous, you know what I mean, where ages ago, like we had that crazy month a long time ago where we got like $13,000 in donations in 1 month. It was absolutely crazy. It went bananas in that 1 month. We haven't gone anywhere even close to that since then, which is okay. Like I said, yeah, I mean, I'm not, yeah, that month like astounded me in the first place. And there are big channels that don't make anywhere near that much money. I know there are. So for the size channel we are, that was crazy. It really was. But yeah, just until we actually move house, the price of things, yeah. Holy dooly. Then for now, just add it to the stream dream. Yeah, like I said, when we move house, it'll be cheaper and easier. It will. So much difference in the cost of money and things like that. It will be. So much difference. But for now, yeah. It's just unaffordable. It is. Unfortunately. So when we move, I might be able to buy a game, you know, every couple of weeks or something like that without stressing about it too much. Have a cold drink. Like, we're even being careful with our water consumption. know that sounds silly, but it's true. Someone showering. Skits are just giving Botsy a quick hose because it's hot. I think that's what he's doing. Just giving Botsy a quick hose because it's really, really, really hot. So, hey, Unsafeable's doing a flex. So what do you think about the future of gaming? Seriously, I don't know whether you've all heard that little bit of read I did. There's so much more on that though. It goes for ages and ages and ages and ages and ages. But it's basically a site so excited that they can sell people cheats. Like, I feel like the future of games like Fortnite, COD, those type of running around shooting games, I feel like in 2 years, it's if you don't have cheats, you're just going to get slaughtered. COD and other FPS games are dead. And what does FPS stand for again? I presume that's run around, shoot it, run around, play it games, that type of thing. I presume that was what you're talking about. I feel like the future of streaming and content is going to be games where you just can't play online with anyone. Just like a gameplay. Like Batman's and, you know what I mean? Start to end games. Like, yeah, that type of thing. In real life, stream, talk, chat, whatever, that type of thing. But I feel like games like COD, first-person shooter. Thank you. First-person shooter, thank you, Silver. I feel like they're dead. I feel like within 2 years, like they're not actually dead now. There is still a lot of people that play them. But in a few years, nah. And games like Fall Guys, like people just, you know when you've got a hacker in the lobby, you start the map and it goes bing, and someone already finished in 1 second. Imagine that. You start a Fall Guys map and go, I wonder who's going to win first. Bing, 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 bing. And the world record is 100 millionth of a second. Oh my God, they must have the best hack in the world. Oh, they're so good. The future of that is frightening. It's all just quick scopes and tryhards. There used to be strategy and tactics. Yeah, no, but soon though, Silver, like there won't be even quick scopes. Like I watched this thing the other day where you don't even have to move your controller. Seriously, like basically, like the dude said, I am moving it. He goes, I'm moving it, but if I go too far, it just stops me. And it auto selects on the person and shoots the gun and reloads from it and everything. Like if they go to walk past someone in a frame, it won't let them go past it with the scope. It stops. Takes control of the controller, aims and shoots, and then reloads. Like you can't actually not shoot a person when you go like that. As soon as it latches on them, it boom and boom and boom, and they're dead. Like what? So this person, I'm sure it was Apex. It was Apex, and this person had never played it, and they got to the top of the lobby in their country, like the top level, on their first day of gameplay, and they've never played it in their life. They had no idea what to do. I'm trying to figure out why it's not letting me sign into Minecraft Launcher. Probably because you're crap. Are you spelling everything wrong? Are you spelling it wrong? That's not a game. That's literally just 100% rage bait. And Silver, I feel like I'm crap at Fortnite. I am. I'm crap at Fortnite. But PS4 is 12 years old. It's unbelievable. I am crap at Fortnite. But when I use a jetpack and take off, and I get hit in the head, like I've got full shield, full health, take off, and get hit in the head, while I'm like through the air and fall, it's like that can't be someone actually shooting me. And if it is, it's a 1,000,000 to 1 that they hit me on a headshot at that speed. Like, stop it. Absolutely stop it. People aren't that good. That's impossible. Those types of shots, they'd be at the Olympics for shooting for real life. Like, you know what I mean? That could be why. It could be why. And I feel like that once the world starts realising that there's more cheats in these games than what they think there is, that people will stop playing. They will. Like, I feel like I've hurt a few Rocket League people's experiences. Because before they were like, these players are just good. And now after they've watched me, they're like, these players aren't just good, they're Smurfs. They're actually GC or Champ or SSL even, and they're deliberately deranked all the way down just so they can slaughter me to bits without even trying. You know what I mean? Like, Blake can beat me one-handed. I remember joking to Blake once. I was like, Blake's probably just eating and playing me one-handed. And he's come back and he goes, how did you actually know that? I'm like, because you weren't playing as good. And I was just kind of joking. But he goes, yeah, I'm eating and basically playing one-handed. So he was beating me in Rocket League, playing one-handed while eating. Imagine if there's 3 of them against you. You've got no chance if they want to win in the blue moon. No chance whatsoever. And they're just mucking around. Let alone if they try. They only have to try for 10 seconds of the game and they'll slaughter you. They'll score 3 goals in 10 seconds. And then they can just muck around for the rest of the game. They can play the game drunk and still smash you to bits. Like, what? I will say there are some actual army veterans who put all their knowledge into playing games like Battlefield, and they are legitimate beasts. They won't be anymore. Not when this AI properly comes out. Not when these bots properly come out. Not when the hacks are done like that. They'll have no chance. They'll get slaughtered to bits. I watched the dude the other day. It was the second best in Canada. And they play on the world circuit and stuff. And he pointed out the top 18. I'm sure it was Apex again. He pointed out the top 18 players. He's like, let's go down the list of my country of the top 18 here. And he's like, they don't play at the world champ. They don't play at the championships. They don't play at the championships. They don't play at the championships. The top 18 in his country, on the statistics at the moment, none of them play at the world championships or real competition. They can't because they're crap. But online, they're the top 18, all of them. The whole top 18, he said, he goes, none of these players will play at tournaments, at real tournaments ever, because they'll get smashed to bits because they're garbage. But they consume the online ranks because they use cheats. They actually use machines that do it for them, and they plug in the machines. Like, what? Great, but if you took legit gameplay with no hacks versus pro versus veterans, it'd be a good game. It would be a good game with no hacks, but that's not what's going to happen when we stream the game. Not on this stream, Unsafeable. I'm doing the actual, I don't know, probably tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, because I'm doing Calendamites' Heart of Gold this afternoon. You should see how catered the online public servers are with cheats. It's crazy. That's why I play private lobbies. And that's the future, I think, Mr. Space. Once again, brother, thank you for being a part of the Positive Army again. You legend, truly. I feel like that long gameplay is going to be the future of streaming. Yeah? And at the moment, like, I thrive on playing games of Fortnite with people. Fall Guys. Rocket League. Yeah? Minecraft's not so much like that. But there are cheats in Minecraft now too. I know there is. So PS5 is getting to the age that the PS4 was when the PS5 was. This is true. How is the poll at 110%? It's not. I don't know what you mean by 110%. I would open up and back that door again. And then look at that actually. Yeah, it's not. The poll's not at 110%. 27 plus 27 plus 47. Oh. I don't know. It's a good question. I don't know. It's a good question. It really is. So I feel like, Mr. Space Creeper, I say that the future of gaming, streaming, and content creation is going to take a drastic turn, which makes it, Pixels broke YouTube. Hey, Ducky. Which makes it incredibly hard for growing streamers. Because a lot of streamers grow at the beginning with interaction with subs, with being able to play a game with them. You know what I mean? Like, otherwise, how can you do it? How can you actually play a game when you can't play online. Like, you know what I mean? It really limits content creators being able to actually grow unless they're unbelievable at a game. They're not going to be able to sort of stand out. You know what I mean? Now it's 100%. I fixed it. I use my mind powers. So I really do worry for the future of that. Exactly, Nicole. Exactly. So my content is solo content because, to be honest, I know I'm not a professional at games. See, mine, and I'm based, Mr. Space. You're a good player though, Mr. Space Creeper. You got to admit that you're a good player at games. You are, yeah. Big grew his beard to long. I did. I use beard growth. It's a special fertilizer. But mine, see, there are games I used to be good at a long time ago, right? But when I started streaming, I'm like, what am I going to stream? I thought, I'm never going to be someone that's the best at the game. Not unless a new game comes out and I practice that every single day, non-stop when it first comes out. Yeah? Because most games have been out for ages. Like Fortnite's been out for what, 8 years? 8 years. I can't imagine the time I'd have to do to practicing to even get close to being, like a decent player. And by that time I've practiced that, the players that were already there, they've practiced more. You're chasing your tail. So I'd never be able to do that. And I thought right at the start, I'm never going to be a streamer that's going to be able to stream and be the best at something. But I can be a streamer that has fun with people. You know what I mean? I can be a streamer, I thought, like Rocket League, I thought, I can be okay at this game. I can beat the beginner. Yeah? And the better players slaughter me. No worries at all. But I thought, but after a while, those beginners are going to pass me because I'm old anyway, which is fine by me. I actually thought that was cool. So it was always the idea that I'm going to play with subs, we're going to have some fun, and eventually they'll get better than me, and they'll go, see, Pick, I beat you. Yeah, it took me 2 years, a year, 6 months, whatever, but I beat you. Yeah? These cheats are going to take that away. They're going to take that away. It's going to make it so that you wouldn't want to play Fortnite because if you get a ridiculous shot done on you in the middle of nowhere, you're going to go, that's a cheat. Even if it's not, you're going to presume it's a cheat, for sure. Bot lobbies make you feel like you're decent until you get better at the game, then you find pros that kill you in one shot. But how do you know they're pros, Keely? How do you know they're not using these hacks and these cheats that I'm talking about? How do you know they're not using them? Yeah? For a content creator that's making plenty of money, couple $100, plug it in your computer, makes you a perfect shot every time. Boom. And then everyone thinks, wow, you're so good at this game. Yes, I am. I'm fantastic. I could do that. I could go out and buy that machine, play it in the computer, and everyone goes, wow. I'd have to start a new channel because people are like, there's no way Pixel's got that good overnight. Yeah, but I said that when Fortnite came out, you can only do that if you genuinely enjoy it because I started playing Fortnite from the start when Fortnite released and we learned and progressed together. Go to watch time, you're nearly 50 hours, go. Once again, another 5 gifted memberships, you're a legend, brother. We're at 45%, 29%, 26%. I feel like this is an honest, voting system this time. I do. I feel like it's an honest voting system. So, yeah. I really do. Yeah, Goat's at 48, but they probably donated like 10 grand to the channel. Maybe more. Going to get it today, Pick Lowell. W bar. Oh, 6'7". Goat, you're a 6'7". I bet you didn't know that, brother. I bet you didn't know that you were a 6'7". Now you do. You can't see the poll. Really? I don't know why. I can see it on the computer. I can see it at the bottom here, but if I click on it, it's frustrating. On the computer, like I say, it's 25% Fall Guys, 28% Rocket League, and 47% for Minecraft. Goat 6'7". The Goat is a 6'7". Boom, I said that and it popped up. Well, yep. Goats to 6-7. I bet you didn't know that. We know that though, Goat. We do. We know that. Yeah, we know that. So yeah, look, I'm concerned for the future of gaming and for the future of streaming. When it comes to those topics, I'm very concerned. Because they'll affect me greatly. In real life streaming, I can do no problems at all. I can sit here and chat and work out topics. I want to do a reaction channel in the future, but I knew that definitely. Yeah, we knew that. We knew that, 100%. RZ Argo, 22 hours. Let's go. Ugh. Very nice. What do you think, Argo? What does everyone else think? What's the future of gaming? Do we think that cheats are going to wipe it all out? Or do we think that the game community, the gaming content creators, will actually be able to defeat the cheats and the hacks and stop it from happening? Because I can tell you now, it's a big problem. It's a big problem. And these billionaire companies should care. Because Fortnite, if it starts to really happen like badly, and Fortnite doesn't stop it, people will leave the game in droves. They will absolutely leave the game in droves. Everyone's going back to offline story mode. But they won't want to, will they? People don't want to do that. They want to play with their friends. Yeah? So, I mean, I don't mind playing a story game mode for sure. All right, whatever, all right? I haven't played one for ages. But that's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do at all. I want to play with subs. I want to play with my friends. Looks like MC is going to win. It's possible. It's possible. I'll probably go for a 2-hour chat if we can. Depends. I don't want to sit here and muffle on about nothing. But I'm quite happy just to talk if people want to talk about different things. Who enjoyed the vote with Jake Paul? They call him the knee hugger. Why? Because he hugs knees. Straight in for the knee. Straight in. Boom. The knee hugger. I know this isn't it, but in a massive public Minecraft server, people use hacks and you can report them and they will potentially get banned. But what about what this AI? Did you hear? You weren't here when I read the AI thing. They said that AI is going to be able to dodge all that. They won't be able to tell the difference between a hacker and not. Because the person won't be playing a game. It's not going to be a person playing. They're just going to put the bot in. And the bot will do it all for them. I prefer online games, though. No dealing with people. Offline. Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. Fair enough. You prefer offline games. Okay. Fair enough, Followora. Fair enough. Followora. I hope I'm saying that right, Followora. Followora. Xenarath. Sask Proud. Can I call you Proud? That sounds like a cool ending to the name, Proud. I like Proud. Flee into Fortnite, save the world, and see if Epic Game... Yeah, reacts. Yeah, so you prefer not dealing with people. No, it will. It will actually, like I say. That's what Rocket League people are doing now. That's what Rocket League people are doing. They're teaming up with a bot. How about that? So there are people that will do a team up with their own bot. And the bots can beat SSLs. They can beat them. So the best in the world, humans, are getting beaten by bots in Rocket League. And they just team up with them. And their teammate looks like the better player. No worries. By the way, people have RL bots beating them and they get the top 100. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. These bots can beat SSLs, Goat. They can beat SSLs and they can probably beat some pros. And eventually they'll be able to beat all the pros. They probably can already beat the pros. But if they make it so they beat the pros, then it becomes obvious they're a bot. Because like everyone's like, who is this person? I've never seen them in the championships. They never go to the tournaments where they can win money. So that's where they fall apart. You sound like a Brit. I'm not though, I'm Australian. But we're from Britain. We came from Britain, England originally. Then we came over in boats, drank a lot of alcohol, and we got some slang like this, and that's how we talked a bit different because we've got some slang. And we all come from drinking alcohol and being on boats a lot. That's where the Aussie accent comes from. On boats. They can be RLCS. Yep. But when they don't go to tournaments, then you go, this person has to be a bot or a cheat. Because otherwise they go to that tournament where they can win 100 grand or 10 grand or a million or whatever it is. So, you know what I mean? That's where they come undone. So, and that's now how the cheating is, you know, do I like brandy or whiskey? I don't like really either, to be honest. I don't drink alcohol much anymore. So I used to, but I don't drink much alcohol anymore. Very rarely I'll have a drink. You know what I mean? A special occasion, you know what I mean, with my dad or my son, or very, very, very rarely. The last time I think I had an alcoholic drink, I can't even remember. I can't remember the last time I had an alcoholic drink. I think I did it on stream, actually. That was at my old house. That was a long time ago. I can't remember the last time I had an alcoholic drink. Definitely British. Well, we're from, you know, England background, Europe, yeah. Pixel speciality is drinking and fighting kangaroos. I don't drink. Well, I drink coffee. Boom. You did it on New Year's. Oh, that's right. New Year's. I did it on New Year's on a stream. That was the last time I had an alcoholic drink. Yep, New Year's. Wow. So it's nearly been did I have a drink any time between now and then? Nah, I might have on Father's Day. Maybe. Nah, I did on Father's Day. I had a drink on Father's Day. But I can't remember when that is. Australians are more British sounding than Americans or Canadians or any other country than British. Yeah, it's because we came straight from there, I guess. I don't know. And we're only like 200 years colonised, like, whereas America's like ages ago, eh? When was America colonised? Like the 1400s or something, wasn't it? I actually don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. Did you do a Rocket League stream where you were drinking differently coffee? Yeah. I think that was Father's Day. To watch cricket? No. I used to. My dad loved it. Probably still does. So I used to. Otherwise on weekends I didn't get really spend much time. If the cricket was on the weekends, I didn't see my brother or my father unless I watched cricket with him. So I started watching cricket. But that was back in long time ago. I mean, East Coast, Canucks sucks pretty British style, specifically Irish and Scottish. I love the Irish accent. I think it's awesome. I love the Scottish accent too, I'm not going to lie. I'm a sucker for accents. I definitely did not play Rocket League stream on Steam. Did you see the Stentric video, Gwen? Did you see Stentric's video? I don't know why they don't stream. I don't. Shadow B, how you doing, Shadow? I think someone made an exposed video and everything you said was completely wrong. That's because they're an idiot, Shadow. Did you see when they talk about their happiest day? They say, I'm going to be so happy when Pixel's dog dies. They've got real mental issues. Shadow P. Real mental issues. I got told about it. Yeah, that's going to be their happiest day of their life. They're sitting around miserable until they find out my dog dies. And they're going to be like, yay! Like, what a piece of shit. Hey, that kid really is going to hopefully fall in a hole one day. They're a bad person. Really bad. No morals whatsoever. I can't even imagine saying that about someone else and their dog. Like, what an idiot. Like, fair dinkum. Probably in a few hundred years, and the Australian accent will change. Probably. No one exposes Big Leg opposed to the Great Black Kangaroo. They expose nothing. What time is it for me? I actually don't know. People ask me that when I'm on the phone. Oh my God. I'm going to have to go to... hang on a second. I don't know what the time is. I don't know. I have to go and find out. What time is it for me? 3:30 p.m. I think it's past noon. Yeah, 3:28 p.m. for me. You're so wrong, Ashley G. You're 2 minutes off. Unbelievable. Your clock's rubbish. So, yeah, expose me. Expose me. Shut up, Pete. Do you want to know where that started from? I can tell you where it started from. Years and years and years ago, when I was doing a shout out Sunday, they believed that they guessed the number right. And they were the first one to do it. How about that? Even though the number was in my head. They're like, I guessed that number first. I'm like, how do you know? I know what number it was. I guessed it first. You pick other people over me. So since then, from years ago, they've been the most horriblest little piece of crap. And they've done several things like that. And they made a video about me ages ago. And they came in and apologised. And I let them back into the army. And I said, it's okay. And they said I got rid of all my alts, which they lied about. Because they came in and they go, I'm 6 years old, I can't spell. I've got no mum, I've got no dad. I live with my grandma who hates me. That was them as well, on an alt account. And then they made a video like that. And they've hated me for years. Because on a shout out Sunday, they said they won. Because they knew the number that was in my head, even though I didn't say it. Imagine that. This kid's going to bump into someone in real life one day that's going to realise what they are, and they're going to knock them flying. It's going to be an amazing day. And I'll say that straight up. This little kid is such a horrible piece of shit that one day they're going to really upset someone in real life. I actually don't have a girlfriend, Kath. No, I don't. They're going to upset someone in real life, and that person's going to turn around and knock their block off. That'll be good. We're right back. I'm muting the stream to fix the dumb issue. No worries at all. Yeah, no, I don't have a girlfriend. I don't. I did have one a while ago, but we broke up by choice. I didn't want to be with them anymore. Not for a bad reason. I just decided, yeah, I'd had enough. So I'm getting a bit old for that crap at the moment. Unless someone falls in my lap that's really nice, fantastic, and doesn't want dramas. I don't like dramas. And I've found most of my girlfriends in the past, they do. They like them. And they'll be on Facebooks and stuff like that. And they'll be like, did you hear this person did this? I'm like, why do you even care? But they said this about so-and-so. It's like, so what? Who cares? Who cares? You're going to get pooped on like Pick does in Rocket League. Oh, for real, goat. For real, bro. For real. Hey, Alana. Welcome to your channel, Alana. Remember to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. It's free. Silver the Night Wolf. I just love Silver. What's wrong? Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. How you doing, Alana? Asked you, do I have a girlfriend? No, I don't have a girlfriend. And most of them, like I said in the past, they're just interested in dramas. I had a perfect girlfriend once, and I wasn't in love with her. I should have stayed with her anyway. I should have. Yeah, she idolised the ground that I walked on. She idolised the ground my kids walked on. She didn't care about money at all. She bought a brand new camera, and my son was like, can I have a look at that? He's like a little kid. And she's like, yeah, sure. I'm like, oh, and he's grabbed it, and he's dropped it, and smash. Straight away, me and my mum were like, oh my God. And she's like, it's just a camera. Doesn't matter. And my son was really upset about it. She goes, it's all right. It's just a camera. It's okay. I should have stayed with her. She was amazing. I'm doing all right, Silver. I'm doing all right. Good. How's Baby Pick? I haven't seen Baby Picks for a little while. I have to go and visit him soon. I haven't seen him for a few weeks now, eh? But when I've seen them, they're doing all right. They're doing okay. So once again, Silver, I appreciate you, Silver. I really do. Tell 90 Steps Merry Christmas from me. I'm not going to remember that. I'm not going to remember that. I'm not going to see her. I haven't seen her very much, so I won't be focused on passing on messages. No offense, Alana. I won't be focused on passing on messages, okay? I could lie to you and go, sure, I'll tell her, but I won't. So there's no point doing that. There's no point doing that. Yeah. But they're doing well, as far as I know. You kind of look like the truth guy from the GDASA. Is that good or bad? Merry Christmas, everyone. For real proud. For real proud. This drink actually tastes all right. I don't normally like these types of things. What am I drinking? I'm drinking coffee. I was drinking coffee. That's empty. And I'm drinking Fruit Tingle. fruit tingle. So it's quite nice actually. I'll try, goat. All right, I'll try, bro. I'll try. All right, you're almost 9K subs. We are. I don't actually know how many subs we are at the moment. I'll be honest. I think we're about 18 subs off 9,000. So if you're new, hit the sub notification. You won't regret it. You really won't. We're doing a poll. Looks like Minecraft is going to win. I think we should do a 2-year poll. 2 years. Everyone's always telling me that the Enter Sandman song, eh? How does that look anyway? Wow, it's so small. I'm just going to have a look at tablets a bit. I keep thinking I should start playing. I keep thinking I should start playing guitar again. I think I should start playing guitar again. What's good? I'm back. Welcome back, Lazit. I'm just thinking, should I start playing guitar again? I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I'm actually thinking about it. Every time I come in here, I feel like picking the guitar up and I feel like playing it. But I keep going back to playing the old things that I used to play and the old things I used to write. And I don't know whether, I don't know. Maybe I should do something new, maybe. Edith, how you doing, Edith? Welcome, Edith Pendo. Maybe I should do something new. I don't know. I don't know. Daily Reindeer, how are you, Daily? Welcome to your channel, Daily. Do you remember me? I do, but do you remember me? You remember me? I'm sure I do, Edith. Yeah, I'm pretty sure anyway. I wonder what peak YouTube statistics are. I don't know. Probably good as. I used to be really good. That's it. I used to be good, but not anymore. You remember me? Excellent. Excellent. All I can remember now is the things that I used to play all the time. I had an early Christmas with my mum today because she's leaving early to visit all the siblings. There's quite the distance in my family in different countries. I'm glad you got to meet your mum for an early Christmas. That's cool. Yeah, that is cool. I think I'm just going to have a chill. My parents were a bit disappointed about that. I said, look, I'm just going to chill at home, Mum and Dad, and do a couple of streams and say Merry Christmas to everyone else. And it just doesn't feel like Christmas this year. I don't know, like, well, I haven't gone out and done the Christmas shopping. A big part of Christmas for me is going out and buying presents for everyone else. And if I did that this year, I would have just eaten through my savings and I would have just gone, well, that was irritating. Normally I save up extra so I can spend it on Christmas presents. But this year would have been me just spending it out of savings that I can't replace it at the moment. Coming back into Rocket League, I'm learning air dribbles, flip resets, and a lot of others. Hey, W Reindeer. What rank are you, Reindeer? What rank and are you playing 1s, 2 or 3s? As you know, I'm a 3s player. 1s and 2s not so much at all. Yeah, but what rank are you? I've never been able to do dribbles and flip resets and that. My son could do it after 3 months, but he used to sit there and train. You know what I mean? My son could do, you know, like dribbles off the wall and that type of stuff and double taps and all that at gold. Gold. They just trained and trained and trained like for months when they did it, you know what I mean? And then they just gave the game up. But their mechanics was always better than mine. My mechanics are crap. I can't do any of that stuff. Never been old, dude. Never had. But I just couldn't be bothered training. I just can't do it. I haven't played ranked or anything yet. I'm still trying to actually hit open nets. I'll let you in on a secret, Daily. No one can hit open nets. Not even pros. Pros need 3 defenders there with 50,000 boost so they can feel like it's difficult to hit the little corner in the section off the pole. Open nets, nobody can hit open nets. It's impossible. Impossible. It really is. Yeah, no one can hit open nets. I don't know how anyone does. I can miss an open net from 3 millimetres away. Boom it straight up to the top pole. Bang. I'm slowly getting somewhere. In what? Rocket League? No, you're not. Stop it. In what SG? What are you slowly getting somewhere at? What are you slowly getting somewhere at? Oh, I shared this cool video today to everyone on my nan. Hang on, where are we? I can go there. Yeah, I can go there. Play this. Hang on a second. On your computer, I figured out the net. It's its own goalkeeper. And nah, I was going to share a video, but I won't. Change my mind. Change my mind. I was going to share a video. Hey, Clips, how are you, bro? Figured out the net has its own goalkeeper. It's called Electric Wicketkeeper. You ever heard of that? Electric Wicketkeeper? Boom. Yeah. That's where you play cricket in the backyard. When someone nicks it and it goes past you, Wicketkeeper would have got it. You're out. Electric Wicketkeeper. How are you? How are you, Clips? What's going on, bro? Oh, about to sneeze. No. I swear, there's some plant out there that I'm allergic to. Hey, Bobcat, how are you, G? What's up? We're doing Fortnite tonight. We're doing Fortnite. Callum, oh my God. I swear, this morning, I should have kept my thumbnails this morning. I should have. Calamites is not here, so... Can I show you the thumbnail and see what you think of it? I don't know. I like it, but it just doesn't feel good enough for the heart of gold. But we'll I'll just grab the thumbnail and I'll show you, and you can tell me if you think it is. It's not as good. It's not as good as the ones I did this morning. I know it's not. Yeah. So, who can rate a thumbnail for me? If I show you a picture, who can rate a thumbnail for me? I'm alright though, Clips. Bless you, thank you, G. I'm alright. Can you do that? If I show you a thumbnail, you can rate it for me? Out of 10? You can? Alright. Just turning it around. Now the reason it's got this tree leaf here, alright, the reason it's actually got that, and we're not getting very good focus there. The reason it's actually got that is the word Calamites, and how's this? Calamites didn't even know this. It's a fossilized tree plant from a long time ago. 9.0, 8.6? Yeah, okay, wow. Well, the thumbnails I did this morning, before it said I can't make no more, I think were better. Maybe at 9.0. All right, okay, well, it's good then. Shout out stream, Calamites. So the word Calamites actually is a fossilized plant. When's it from? We'll find out. Okay. Let me just read this. Read this to you. Calamites is the name of an extinct genus plant, specifically tree-sized horsetails that lived in the Carboniferous period about 300 million years ago. So Calamites used to live 300 million years ago, not 400 million. It was 400 million years ago, that'd be special. It's only 300 million. Yeah. They look like giant bamboo, but were technically related to a modern horsetails. You'll see them mentioned a lot in geology, paleobotany, and fossil discussions. How about that? So Calamites is actually 300 million years old. They don't look like that, do they? We don't do ages in the chat, so that's probably why they didn't tell us. The goat. Nearly 50 hours, bruh. Nearly 50 hours. That's pretty cool, huh? That's pretty cool. Yeah? I think that's pretty cool. You look like the Green Goblin, not in a bad way. Like the actor. Hey, let's go. That's all right. That's pretty cool. I like that. The Green Goblin's all right. What did I say about the Green Goblin the other day? They sold all their stuff pretty well, got rid of it, gave it away, donated it, and moved to a country, and they live in a cheap house in a country, and they're often seen just walking around the streets in normal clothes. They don't want to live like a rich person anymore. How about that? It's pretty cool, eh? Pixels, I've done over 1,668 live streams on my channel now. That's a lot. That is a lot, G. I hit 5,000 hours on Minecraft. I hit 20,000 days on Minecraft. 4:45 p.m. for me right now. W Daily Randy, that's a lot of hours on Minecraft. And gee, holy dooly, 1,668. I don't know how many streams we've done because it puts streams, videos, and shorts with us together. But I think I've done over 3,000, haven't I? I actually don't know. I don't even know. Hold on, let's have a look. 3.3K. 3.3 thousand. So that's streams, videos, and shorts, I'm pretty sure. Yeah? Over 50,000 hours. What? So many houses in my state are expensive. They're crazy. Houses are stupid. Houses are stupid now. They really, really are. I don't know whether I'll ever own a house. I don't think I will. I've been grinding on a Roblox all day. I think they're going to have smart buildings in the future. My prediction for the future is not great. It's not. There'll be massive buildings that'll go for 10, 20 kilometres long, 500 metres to a kilometre wide, and everyone will live in them pretty well. And they'll have your daycares, your schools. You won't be allowed to leave it unless you're super rich and elite to go to another smart city or smart building or whatever they want to call them. And people go, I would never live in that. If that comes around and the way I think it's going to be, people will beg to live in that. They'll do anything to live in it. Because outside of it, they won't have water, they won't have electricity, and they won't have safety or security. So they won't just, like people, they'll beg. They'll pay anything to live in them. Peace, I've got a question for you. Fire away, Bobcat, fire away. I recently retired from Fortnite, sadly. I feel like the new update kept getting bad. I actually like the new update, but yeah. Yeah, fire away, G. What's the question, brother? What's the question? What's the question? Silver Nightwolf, 87.92. Bix, would you ever consider investing? That's usually how wealthy people get started. I would, Silver Blade, but I've always been scared to do it. Silver, if I did it when a mate of mine told me to, when I earned like $4,000 a week a long time ago, I was earning like 4K a week when Bitcoin was $11. And my mate tried to convince me to buy $2,000 worth of Bitcoin at $11. Imagine how much that'd be worth now. $11 a share. They said, just spend half your weekly wage. It's nothing. $2,000. What's that to you? A few days work, who cares? I should have done it. They tried to convince me so bad to spend $2,000 on Bitcoin when it was $11 a share. And that was only a half a week's wage for me. So if I was to invite you to join my esport team as a coach for Rocket League and Fall Guys, would you do it? You want me to be a coach? What? I don't know how I'd be able to be a coach, bro. Let me read. So if I was to invite you to join my esport team as a coach for Rocket League and Fall Guys, would you do it? How would I do that? I don't understand how I would do that. Risk and reward. Yeah, I should have done it, Silver. It was a very little risk then. It meant nothing. It meant nothing. And I would have been literally a billionaire now. Got to research. Yeah. Oh, I would have been rich. But I think a lot of people have stories like that, especially with Bitcoin. I find it very scary, Silver. I find it very scary. I do. And I don't feel like I've got enough money in the bank to actually invest anymore. Which means you would give pointers to the team who are in the Rocket League team by playing with them to see what sort of training they need. Bobcat, I wouldn't be able to do that, G. 2 silvers in the chat. Absolutely. We've got Silverbladed Silver Nightwolf. We've got Silverbladed Silver Nightwolf. Silver Nightwolf, we can drop a link of Silverblade if there's a mod there that doesn't mind doing that. Let's say they gifted 55 memberships the other day, everyone. We still have another honorary stream to do with Silverblade. We've got an honorary stream to do with the GOAT. That's what this vote is about. This vote's about what stream we're going to do for the GOAT, for their honorary stream. 27% say Fall Guys, 25% say Rocket League, and 48% say Minecraft. Appreciate you, Silverblade. Really do. Yeah, insane support. So we got another one to go for you, Silver. Did you see that stream, Silver? The GOAT made me say, how many times did you, GOAT must have made me say 150 times, I will die. Wait, who is the GOAT? That's Gavin the GOAT, Bobcat. That's Gavin the GOAT. Yeah? In the chat, brother. If you haven't met them, Bobcat, they're unbelievable. Same as you, Bobcat. Same as you. Like, I don't want to say, I hope the G doesn't mind, Bobcat doesn't mind me saying this. Hey, there's Gavin the GOAT. There's Gavin the GOAT there, brother. It's been a while since I've seen him last year. I know, brother. They've been busy, but they've been popped in and out of the chat and saying hello. There they are going again. Azzy, Argo's been gifted. Jonathan Taylor, let's go. Stim Up's been gifted. Unsafeable, let's go. And little Hoebs, let's go. Argo is good. I think RZ's in the chat too. There they go again. There they go again. So you do know him, I think, G, right? You know Gavin the GOAT, yeah? Unbelievable, G. They remind me, brother, of you. The support's like unbelievable. It really, really is. And they don't ask for anything in return whatsoever. Just like you, brother, for real. So they're probably on the road to another one, actually. It's like quite incredible. Just going to put this on charge. Put the phone on charge. I can't, yeah. I've met him a few times, G. I just wanted to make sure, Bob. Wow, I don't know what happened then. We're back. We're back. I think we're back. Are we back? I think we're back. Yeah, we're back. Yeah, all right. I don't know what happened then. GOAT, brother. Legend, GOAT. Legend. For real, brother. For real. So, yeah. Lag spike. Yeah, well, that's why I moved from this room. This room, the internet was having problems. I streamed from this room, and we moved it. So I've got the PlayStation in my room now, the cord coming down the stairs, so I'm plugged straight into the modem. Like, lag spike for days. We're back. Been gone forever. And like I say, just doing a chat. And it was about the general chat too about the future of gaming, which I think the future of gaming is in big trouble. Big trouble. When it comes to online gaming anyway. I think it's in really, really big trouble. I think Fortnite, its time is limited. COD, Apex, all those types of games, I think their time is super limited. Fall Guys as well. The game was dying, but hacks started to come out a bit more prevalent in hacks. So, how you doing, the Banana Boy? Welcome to your channel, Banana. The hacks started coming out where people were able to just finish lobbies or fly. They could just fly around in a lobby. It was all right when you had Fall Guys customs because you could kick them Nice beard. Thank you. Appreciate AS. I'm just going to stay with AS. AS 14242. Are you trying to change the meme from 6'7" to 4'2"? 14424242. How are you, AS? What's going on? By the way, how are we all doing chat today? WG. WG. You can hear the botsy barking his head off. Skitson's with him though, obviously, yeah. He's quiet when he's just chilling, but he loves barking. I have never known a dog that, I swear, he just loves hearing the sound of his own bark. Because he'll bark and just look at you as if to say, aren't I magnificent? Aren't I oh my God. I watched this thing today too. So cute, of dogs protecting kids and stuff, right? And the house, the dog's on the floor and there was like a cot and the house started to shake and this dog woke up, leapt off the floor and straight into the cot and laid over top of this kid, not on the face either. Like you could see it actually went around the face and the kid's like face was like this and the dog's just gone over him and basically gone over to protect him. Unbelievable. I've never seen, I have seen cool things, but that was just amazing. Pixels, that's AI. I know, I'm sorry. It's a good beard though. No, it's not. No, it's not. The dog's not AI at all. Is that what you're saying? Oh man, stop falling for AI. It's not AI. It was not AI. It was a real dog and it jumped off the floor. It was a real AI. Stop it. I'll find the video. It was not AI. Oh my God, bro. Cameron, no. Look, I'll find it. Dog jumps over kid to protect them in earthquake. I'll see if that'll bring it up. In earthquake. No, the other videos in it were fake. Is this it? I'm gonna have a look. Nah, it's not that one. That one's crap. That one's garbage. Oh my God. Oh man, full of fire. How are you doing, Cam? Yeah, I know. It's not AI. It's not AI. It's not AI. It's not. Look, I'm going to find it. What if I go back here? It's not AI. Stop it. I've got too many windows open. Can I go to my history? There. It's not AI. How do I go to my history? Wow, look at all this crap across the screen. Watched. Here we go. Is that all it shows? Where's the rest of my watch stuff? No! Shorts. Hang on. Oh, I don't know how to find it now. Celebrating my dog's first Christmas with us. By the way, gee, I've been playing the Isle of Dinosaur game. It's quite fun. I went to kill AI, but it was admin for the moment. I saw leap 100 meters in the air, so I started to run away as it was chasing me. It's okay, you're older than the wheel. We don't expect you to understand all the new tech coming out. Is that a skull in the corner? It is. It is. Yep. It is the skull in the corner. We've got a collection of skulls here. A whole collection of skulls. Alright, I don't know which one's my favourite anymore. This one could be one of my favourites. I like this skull. That's pretty cool, huh? How far does that staff go? What do you mean? Sins, baby lights. You don't see when I'm angry. Exactly. Oh my God, Cameron, be nice. Yes. No, it's not AI. That dog one's not AI. It's not. It's got other videos in it that are fake. I know they are. The humans walk in the door pretending they're breaking in, and the dog gets up and runs at them. Like, they're faked. I know they are. But it's not AI. The dog jumps over the... No! Stop ruining my happiness. And look. That's called Skull A. What do you mean, how far does the stuff go? Husky pit bull is sick. It's not a pit bull. It's not a pit bull that does it either. I forgot what type of dog it was. So that one's one of my favourite. I don't know. Or maybe even this one. I like this one too. This one's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool skull, eh? I really like skulls. My son's got so many of them, it's crazy because I bought them heaps. So, my son's actually got a skull that's about, I don't know, 4 foot high. It's pretty crazy. How you doing, Sins? Welcome to your channel, Sins. Up your bum? Nah. Now, what are the votes? What are the votes, everyone? Let me have a look at the votes. 43% Minecraft, 33% Rocket League, 24% Fall Guys. So, we've still got Minecraft as being voted for. Are those real skulls? Well, no. I'd be in jail if they were. That'd be bad. I'm going to get some sleep now, Pixie, or later. No worries. No worries at all. No, they're not real. They're not real skulls. That one looks like it, doesn't it? You know, like those miniature skull things, but yeah. Well, is this 2021? It is. Game for 2 months. Reason and meaning. Cameron, what do you think about then that the future of gaming is going to die? Do you own a chinchilla? No. The future of online gaming, like CODs and, you know, those types of things, Fortnite, as soon as those hacks get taken over by AI. Hey, Owen Edits, how you doing, Owen? There's no future for it. Literally no future for it. Just like there are bots in Rocket League now that can beat SSL. Gaming is as healthy as it's ever been. What do you mean? I mean the cheats. The cheats for online gaming are getting... what did that thing I read before? As we move forward and the gaming world is evolving, and so is the art of cheating. If you're like me, a pro hacker who thrives on the thrill of outsmarting both the system and fellow players, then you'll be excited about the new innovations and advancements in game cheating that are just around the corner. Forget the outdated methods. What's coming is smarter, more efficient, and way more rewarding. Let's dive into the future, what holds on the dedicated cheater. This is a site that sells cheats. They're so excited about the future of cheats. You know what I mean? Gaming is not going anywhere. Cheats are annoying, but they aren't going to make people just stop playing. They will if they jump on Fortnite and every single player hits them in the head first shot. Bang. Yep. And they reckon the AI is going to get around being able to ban them. They won't be able to tell because they'll run around like they're human. Competitive games will continue to get better on stop cheating. I don't think so. I don't think so. The future of gaming is going to be full of microtransactions and shitty cosmetics. I worry about that a little bit, I must admit. I do worry about that a little bit. Like these people are so excited about it. You know what I mean? The beauty of AI-driven cheats lies in the ability to evolve. As the developer releases patches and updates, these AI tools can adapt on their own, continuously learning and refining their tactics. This means less downtime for us and more time enjoying on effortless climb up the leaderboards. When the cheats get better, so will the anti-cheat. I don't think they'll be able to beat it. Just like cheaters can use AI, so can cheats detecting software. I guess so. Blake just played Rocket League, played League of Legends. Oh no, that's jeez. I seen a dude in that game too. He did the same thing. He bought this computer thing, plugged it into his computer, never played the game before, and got to the highest rank in one day and beat everyone. No one could even come close to him. You know what I mean? They just slaughtered everyone. They made a video about it. They played several games where they went to the top rank in a day. And they'd never played the game before in their life. They had no idea what they were even doing. Everyone's lives. Dude told me not to play it. Now bro wants me to play. Yeah, they don't even stream, Blake. Cameron doesn't even stream anyway. What do they know? What do they know? Games to be able to counter it, really. A new cheat might get any cheat, may be better a week longer, but they will fix it just like they always do. That'll be a new cheat just like it's always gone. I don't know, since when Rocket League come out and said, we've got a new patch fixing the cheats, they won't be able to stop them. The next day, since after the release, it was 10 times worse. I watched a video about that too, where they basically, the cheats went from like, growing and growing and growing to like, this is boring. And then Rocket League come out and said, we've patched it, we're going to fix it. The next day, they were loaded with cheats. It was almost like all the cheats were like, really? You're going to stop me? No, you didn't. Look, I can still get past that. Boom. By the way, BO1 is on the comeback. BO1. Rocket League's 31%, 24% Fall Guys, and Minecraft 45 still, 51 votes. Rocket League and Fall Guys aren't good examples because the funding of those games is dead. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Epic Games buying them and killed those games. Look, you know that I'm not big on the tech. You know I'm not big on the tech, so that's true. Making anti-cheat compatible with Rocket League is insanely complicated. Yeah, okay. Would just be easier if they updated the engine. So I don't know about these things. I don't. I really don't. And I know that thing I was reading out is a sales point from a company that sells hacks online. If you want to join our company, just become a subscription. Just join it and we'll help you. It's like unbelievable. Rocket League has only had a cheater problem 2 times in its whole existence. They have done well and probably just aren't prepared, but they will get around it, I promise. You reckon? Will you sell over? Well, you sell by over-promising too. No, I know that. I know that. They play a big game like, we can do this for you. I understand that too, right? I know that they're trying to sell their product and obviously, this is really easy and we'll offer online support and you can cheat anywhere and become world's number one. I know that. So the bots are insanely easy to beat, by the way, or counter at least. Blake, I've seen SSL content creators, and they are SSL, be beaten by bots on Rocket League. I've seen them be beaten by bots. Yeah, 100%. Like, granted, the bots don't slaughter them, but I've seen them get beaten by bots, and they're SSLs. I recently bought a PS5 after a decade, and the gameplay is awesome. I agree, but something confusing when purchasing a game the same with different editions. What? But something confusing. What's the confusing part for you? I don't know what. No, they were American. They were American SSL. I don't know whether that's good or not, but these people are American. The 2 content creators that I watch do videos about it, they were both American. Well, their accent sounded like they were American anyway. And they got beaten by a bot. They were streaming when it was happening too. The chat was filling up going, this is a bot, and they're like, nah. And then after a bit, they're like, you know what? I think this is a bot. And they got beaten. So, yeah, it was on a video that I watched about it. So people could say the video is fake if you want, but they were actual SSLs. They have the same game with different editions. Yeah, you got the PS4 and the PS5 edition. Is that what you're talking about? Bots would fill up high leaderboards and would just be mass banned, to be honest. Don't think so. I don't think so. There's only one bot, which is hard, but it's only limited to 3 people. No, there are people they've got their own bots now too, Blake. They team up with a bot. Their own bot. I don't know how they're doing it, but they can team up with their own bot. So they showed me a video about that too, where people are teaming up with bots. So they could just refund PDS players for who lost to banned accounts. Yeah, look, I just don't think it's as easy as what you guys think it is. I'm so doubtful on it. I am so doubtful on it. Why? Because there's hardly any pros and there's millions of kids out there that want to cheat. Millions of them. Millions of kids that have got rich parents that don't care if they pay thousands of dollars to cheat. There's more of a market for cheating than not. for a selling of a product. Is it easier than you think it is? Is it a secret? It is a secret Discord that gets the bots from. I got no idea, Goat. No cheater becomes a pro, lol. Counterintuitive. No, I know that. I know that, Cameron. It's not even a secret Discord. I know that, Cameron, right? Well, Blake reckons they know him as well. I bet you that, Blake, I bet you there's more than the one that you know. I know that I know the one you're talking about. You told me about him before. I've heard other people talk about that group. They even haven't been involved in it. So, but I think there's more than just one group now. There's a big market for cheating. There is. The bot get leaked. The bot got leaked. That doesn't surprise me either. What's the old mate's name that you're honouring? The GOAT. Gavin Mitchell, right there. Yeah? We're honouring the GOAT. So they donated over $100 in the stream the other day. They've donated, I think, 10 memberships this stream as well, and a whole heap yesterday as well. So we're honouring the GOAT. I have access to over 30 different AIs, by the way. I don't know why you'd want that. I really don't. Like AC Standard Edition, some kind of booster pack with additional charges. I don't know what they are charging for it yet. I have no idea. If anyone can help Carth what they're asking for. Yeah, RB, that's the GOAT there. We're honouring. When someone donates over $100, we do a stream named after them. So we've got another one to do as well of Silverblade. We've got one to do with the GOAT, and we've got several other honorary streams as well. Because I don't want to bring down the vibe, but I need you to check your Discord when you end stream. Okay, no. That's not bringing down the vibe. I'll have a look what it says later. I can confirm all of them are public. No. Yeah, that's right. Cheaters are a huge problem, and have been for years. But I think it's going to get a lot worse since. That's my opinion. It's not going to just go away, I agree. But games will evolve with the cheats. That maybe. If they don't, the game dies. Exactly. And those companies care too much about money to not fix it. They can slowly just take the profits that they're making and just accept that it's going to die and spend no more money on it and make a ridiculous profit over the couple of years that it breaks and dies. I think some game companies do that. Yeah, don't worry about it, Del. Don't worry about it, Del. I'll have a look later, okay? All right? There's no point getting angry, Del. There's just no point, yeah? But just because I have access to cheats, that doesn't mean I use them, but I like to see what's happening. No, I didn't say use them, Blake. I didn't say you did. You're a good player, so you wouldn't think you have to. If that's true, then that's a crappy company. Can't blame the cheats. No, well, I think it's like a bit of both sides you can blame at the same time, yeah? Cash cows like Fortnite will not do that. Maybe not Fortnite, but I think Fortnite... What if Fortnite starts slowly dying anyway? Yeah, and they've got to spend a ridiculous amount of money every year to keep the cheats away, to keep making new products, to keep making new money off it. And as the profit margins decline, that's when they'll go, do you know what, we're not going to do this anymore. We'll just ride the wave, hardly spend anything, and make just pure profit until it happens, then boom. Sonics has never been a good company. Mobile games are like COD M have major cheaters. COD's gonna, yeah, see, now, COD. Let's take COD. COD's a massive game. No, I mean when it slowly starts going down. Do you know what I mean? I was timed out by Streamlabs. COD, let's take COD. COD's a huge company. Massive. And look what they did with their most recent game. It's cost so much flack. It's crazy. You said when it dies off, it will die. No, but I mean when it slowly starts declining to a point that the profit margins are getting less. And it's like, yeah, the percentage of the profits, let's just fire everyone and make pure profit for the next 2 years until it actually dies. They'll make more money in those 2 years of pure profit with no staff, nothing running it, than what they did in the last 10. Yeah? Argo, you got gifted by the GOAT. Yeah, that is fair. I don't know. Fortnite died because of the average competitive player can't keep up. The skill ceiling is too high. Same thing is happening to Rocket League. I think you're kind of right there, Sins. But that encourages the cheaters to continue it. Space, I can't believe we lose. Argo, it was Gavin the GOAT, brother. It was Gavin the GOAT who gifted you. In other words, oh my God, Cameron. They're talking about a donkey. Is this correct? Karen! Didn't see or hit. Nah, yeah, so Argo, you got gifted. You got gifted by Gavin the Goat. Yeah, they're all right. They kind of get away with stuff because I love them. And they know I love them. They do. It's good to see you, Karen. Okay, you got blood potatoes. How are you, Unsable? If I load up Fortnite and shoot a bullet at a guy and he builds a 20-story building in 2 seconds and shoots me 4 times while I'm doing that, 2 seconds I delete the game, my experience at least. Yeah, no, I agree, Sins. I agree. So I think there's more hackers in Fortnite than people realise. Yeah. So sad that we can get 50, what? For real, that's so sad. Can we get 50 gifted members? What? Well, that actually happened yesterday on Silverblade. It's funny. Yeah, I know it is, Elite. I know it is. Silverblade did. They gifted 55 memberships the other day. It took me 3 years of grinding to get the global leaderboard for a weapon suddenly a guy became within 3 weeks. How's that impossible? They use the cheats. Is match making it worse or swaying full COD mode? No, they're just using cheats. If it took you 3 years to get something and they got it in 3 weeks, they're using cheats. Most likely, yeah. Most likely. You remember? Yeah, Unsavour, you're gifted a membership. You're gifted a membership. 2 hours of the stream, and looks like it's going to be Minecraft for the vote. 54 votes, everyone. 54 votes, 37 likes. Kate, Kitty, me getting free membership. Yep, this is the longest I've not had a membership in a stream. You can buy one though. It's only $4. It's only $4. We've only got 9,000 subs. If everyone bought one membership for $4, that'd be 36,000. That would take away all my stresses for months and months and months and months and months and months and months. We'd be able to move house easy because I'd be able to go, look, real estate, this is how much I earned last month. And they'd be like, oh my God, you can easily afford to rent over here. Exactly. Boom. $4 is a cheeseburger though. A cheeseburger's crap. No, I understand that unsafely. I'm broke. No, it's fine. You know what I mean, though. You know what I mean. You know what I mean, all right? $4 of frozen pizza that I can eat for 2 meals. Sins, trust me, I understand. I promise I understand. Yeah? I had to cut back more crazy than you could possibly imagine. Yeah? Until we move out of this house, it's gutting everything. It's so, yeah. I have money, but just live like I'm poor. And that's probably not a bad thing, Blake, because you're saving. I presume you're saving while you're doing that, which is good. Do you suggest a subscription digital purchase or an old-fashioned physical copy purchase? I have no idea. Can someone in the chat help Karth with that? What would the chat suggest? A PS5 subscription digital purchase or an old-fashioned physical copy purchase? I would have presumed they would spend. What would everyone say to that? Because I don't know about that type of stuff. Very yummy cheeseburger is worth it for the price. Once I got one for $15. Must have been a nice burger though. I bet it was a nice burger. Yeah, WhatsApp's going to try and help you. Digital says Sins. Sins says you're better off going for the digital purchase. It's very good. Yeah, I bet it would be. I bet it would have been nice. $15 for a burger. Would want to be nice. I need 1 more cent before I can afford a membership. You've already been gifted Unsafeable, so you don't need to worry about that for a whole month now. You don't need to worry about it for a whole month. Isn't that good? It's good. It's good. Now, Cameron, that was not an AI video of a dog jumping on the kid during an earthquake. I swear to God, I'm going to find that video. I'm going to send it. By the way, I'm on Discord now. I've got my own Discord. We've got our own Discord, and I'm actually on it. I'm hardly ever in the group thing, but I do have a Discord called Pixels. If you can find me and you can send me a friend request and I'll accept it. Boom. Yeah? I'll just not speak. You can speak. You just can't say ass. What type of dog is this? A golden retriever? I think it might have been. And it was in a really white house, and the room just started to shake. The dog got off the floor and jumped over top of the kid. But it's not the gold one I just looked up. That looked like rubbish. It really did. Yeah? I asked the question and I get egoed. You don't give up on games, they won't give up on us. They make too much money, lol. That us video is AI, bro. It's all cool though. Discord? Yeah, it's a Discord. It's a Discord. I maybe it is, but I don't know. It doesn't feel like AI to me. It doesn't. Yeah, it really doesn't. It looks so real, like so real. And every other, like it was a whole heap of like videos put together too. And all of them I thought were actually faked, except for that one. Yeah, because they were just humans walking in the door, like looking like a burglar, and the dog's like row 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 to scare the person off. So all those I thought were fake, not AI faked, human faked. If it makes you feel good. Ouch. Ouch. Well, it did actually make me feel good. I thought that's awesome. And that's really nice. And that's a good dog. What's your first game you ever played? For me, it's GTA San Andreas. My first game I ever played was probably Space Invaders. Or Pitfall on Atari. Probably Pitfall. Space Invaders, Pitfall on a computer. I just saw the video. It was posted by an AI. The one I Googled, it said didn't look anything like the one I saw. Just no, Botsy would not say. Have you heard about Botsy, Cameron, or not? Since when were the applications to join a Discord server? I don't know. Cheeky set it up. It's AI, all right. Have you heard about Botsy, Cameron, or not? You have not? He got given 2 weeks to live. Seriously. 15 weeks ago. We're going to get his cancer removed that they found right near his bottom. And, yeah. And I said to her, how long has he got left to live? Because they were going to cut it out, and they did an x-ray, make sure it hadn't spread, and it spread all through his chest and his whole body. He's got it everywhere. He's literally riddled with cancer. And they gave him 2 weeks. He's lasted 15 now. And I just got another 3. He's on palliative medicine, so he's not in any pain. We've got another 3 weeks worth. If he makes it through all that medicine, it's 18 weeks that he's been alive. And when I asked her, she said, look, I normally don't say how long a dog's got left to live. But she goes, this is like a really fast cancer. She goes, it's super progressive. I haven't seen one this fast before. She goes, I think he's got a maximum of a couple of weeks. And the only reason I'm telling you is so you can spend more quality time with him. Since then, Skitson's fed him steak and all sorts of... He's sent himself basically broke to feed him. All quality food. And yeah. So... No, I don't still have an Atari. Thank you, brother. I just hope that he passes Christmas. Makes it pass. To be honest, every single day when I wake up in the morning, I'm scared that his chest isn't going to be rising up and down. So every time I see him in the morning, I look at him, and then he looks at me and I'm like, you're still with us, buddy. Yeah. So that's the hose you might have heard before. Skitson was giving a hose in the heat because it's too hot. And now he takes him for a walk at night. Just little walks at night time because otherwise it's too hot in the day for him. So, and he basically rests and sleeps all day now. He's lost all of his muscle. He's got like a horn. He's got big indents near his eyes. He's losing all his muscle. Yeah. By the way, Pick, I'm hearing when he does die, I've been there with my dog too. Respect, go. Yeah, it's like losing a family member and watching him degrade in front of you. We're trying to give him the best we can, brother. Yeah. When we first found out, like I say, Skitson fed him like crazy kangaroo meats and all sorts of stuff. He researched all the foods that were best for him, different types of vegetables that were best for him and things like that. But yeah, Coda wasn't doing good. Then he got better now. He had a day because he threw up a little, so I gave him a pill. Can you remind me on Save what happened to Coda again? Hey, Yonkers, how you doing, Yonkers? A lot because Blake was trolling a lot. That's true. That's true. They were elite. They were doing a bit of troll. That's Cameron. He's a troller. His real name is Troll in real life. So Sir Troll, Mr. Troll, Baby Troll, Suki Troll, Crappy Troll. Troll that believes AIs aren't AIs when the dogs that actually jump on people during earthquakes. It's a long name, but that's sometimes, people go, how you Mr. Person that doesn't think AI, is a dog that, I forgot what his name is now, it's too long. Cameron Troll Gaming, exactly. L Rage, mate. L Rage, mate. And look, I hope you're right. I hope Sins is right and he's right. And like, look, the games that have got enough money that will keep up with these cheats and these types of things. And I understand that thing I was reading out is a selling point. They're trying to actually sell the idea that we can get around this and we can make cheats and you could all be the best or beat the best in the world, even though you can't go to tournaments because you just get wiped out. But Captain King Troll Gaming, exactly. But I'm skeptical. I'm skeptical of a lot of things. Like, I think real AI is already out. I don't think we invented it. I think there's a chance we won't be able to. My honest opinion. I think there's a chance that when we go to make it, that someone else is going to stop us. Who? The real AI that's already been invented. Because the world's been around for 13 billion years. And some people argue it's been around for 26 billion. So the fact that we've made it in the last 50 years and no one else has, I think it's a stupid thing to think. My dog knocked me up on my cat. What should I do? I don't know. Bark for help. I'm back, brother. I just thought all the stuff I was talking about. I went and took a deep breath. I was struggling to not get really upset. Sorry about that. You're right, Del. I obviously can't comment, Del, because I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, I think video games should spot cheaters and just move them in onto a secret cheaters lobbies that has them only playing against each other and the money and people avoid cheaters. That'd be a great idea. I'm from Australia, Orange. I'm from Australia. I don't even know where that is. Sounds like it's somewhere not in Australia. I don't even know what that is. So I think I missed a comment before. There's something in his stomach. We don't know what it is, but it's in his stomach in a big lump right now. He's sleeping on my other's couch. Have they x-rayed him? Yeah, it's all right, Del. I'm not going to worry about it now, okay, Del? I know it's upsetting you and stressing you, but I can't really talk about something that I can't see, Del. So I presume it's from that idiot that did that other video or whatever, so I'm going to guess it's that. But otherwise, yeah, I'm not too stressed about it, Del, all right? I don't even know where that is, Orange. I don't even know how to pronounce that. It sounds like a country or a city. I'm from Australia. I don't think that's in Australia, eh? Pretty sure it's not Orange. Are you from there? From wherever it is? Are you from there? I think Minecraft's going to win. I really do. 57 votes. Minecraft's on 44%. Rocket League's on 30%. Fall Guys is on 26%. Yeah, don't worry about it, Del. It's all good, Del. It's all good. Yeah, I think Minecraft's going to win. About 10 minutes left in the poll. I thought I'd do about 2 hours just in real live stream to just have a chat. I'm do glad that you think that. I think that's a fantastic idea. They should just grab the cheats and go, look, we know they're cheating. Let's put them over in this lobby. Put that cheat against that cheat. That cheat against that cheat. You did call it, GOAT. You did call it, brother. You really did. And we nearly got 40 likes on a poll stream with just people chatting, which is really cool. I like these chat streams. I like them. People can just have a talk and, say their feelings and tell me what they're thinking about stuff. It's really cool. So, it's really cool. I do hope everyone has a Merry Christmas if I don't catch up with you before Christmas. So I will be streaming up to Christmas, and I'll be doing a stream on Christmas Day as well. So I'm not really celebrating it this year. I'm pulling back on celebrations and spending crazy amount of money on presents. I can't wait for next time, for real. I need 200 hours. I'm not really happy with my Calendar Mites thumbnail, I'll admit it. So I'm probably going to do 2 streams for them for the Heart of Gold. So the one I did this morning I think was better. What happened to all of the entertained streamers? Well, I'm here, Blake. I'm here. I don't think they X-rated. I don't know. What are you drinking, bro? It's called Fruit Tingle. It's called Fruit Tingle. Skitson bought me a bottle of Fruit Tingle. It's actually really nice too. Fruit Tingle. I didn't think I'd like it, to be honest. I don't normally like those like bubblegummy type looking made up flavours, but it's really nice. Go, you're nearly at 50 hours, brother. You're nearly at 50 hours. You really are. Yeah, I don't know, Blake. I think a lot of content creators have stopped streaming because it's a lot of hard work. It is. I really laugh at the people that go, why don't you go find a real job? Well, that'd be a lot less stressful in a way. It would. Yeah, doing a job, going down and, I don't know, $30 an hour just for a normal job. You know what I mean? 8 hours a week. You know what I mean? So 3 8 to 24, $240 a day. You know what I mean? So $1,000, $1,200 a week just for a normal job. 40 hours a week, $1,200. That'd be a lot less stressful than being a streamer. It would. And I've seen a lot of streamers that I've seen and helped, and I've seen them come and go, that have got way more subs than me. Hey, Lido Power. And when they become monetized, not long after it, they tend to quit. I think they realize that you've got to be really big to make money off your ads. But you've got to be big. Otherwise, you're not going to make jack shit. Seriously. Once I get my issues fixed, I'm going to try starting again, but I don't really care if that doesn't work out. And that's all right to do that too. It is, yeah? But when people are like, I want to make this my job, which I've done. I want to make this my income, and I want to make it so I can make enough to give away, right? That's a fair bit of money to earn every single week per week. And I think when people there are a lot of people out there, when I get monetized, I'm going to make heaps of money. And they don't. They don't. Yeah, and it's stressful. It's really stressful. Vault Girl Chronicles, how you doing, Vault Girl Chronicles? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So content creation can be really stressful if this is your main income, which this is my income. So it's very stressful. It really is. Goes up and down like crazy, and from one week to the next, you never know. You just don't know. And if you're not getting enormous amounts of views, I will die for Silverblade. That was an awesome stream, wasn't it, Go? I would rather work 9 to 5 than have to create content all the time. It's all right though, Blake, if you drop a video and it gets 250,000 views and you do another one tomorrow and it does the same thing. You'll make a lot of money if you do that. You will. But you have to get hundreds of thousands of views every single video, non-stop, to make a living. Yeah? Or have 13 to 15,000 in the chat while you're streaming to make a lot of income. You know what I mean? Even a couple of thousand in the chat. That's heaps, yeah? You really do. Welcome back, Bubba. Welcome back, Bubba. Welcome to your channel. I will die for Silverblade. The goat made me say that. Must have been 150 to 200 times, brother, the other night. Every dollar donated, I had to say it 5. He must have made me say it like 200 times that stream. I swear to God. Yeah, about 200. Yeah, unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable. I will die for Silverblade 200 times by the goat. I might do one of those for you one day, Goat. I will die for the goat. Yeah, I do like those challenges. And they help. They help raise income. They help the channel. But I wouldn't be able to do it every stream because it would just drill my voice. It would drill my voice. It really would. Cabbage estimated, they said I've been loosely counting pics. And they estimated that I had to say it 500 times in that stream. 2.5k views, roughly, with ads. You can make like 8k a month. But that has to be concurrent. Yeah. 2.5 thousand viewers on a stream. But you have to stream fairly long streams too. And you have to have that every single day. Yep, you can make 8,000 a month. Yep. No, I agree with that, Blake. I do. I agree with that. And we've made more than that in a month before. Yeah, in 1 month. A fair bit more, actually. But it was only for 1 month. You know what I mean? And other months we've made some money and things like that. You know what I mean? It's gone up and down. But so we've made more than that in 1 month. and we've had nowhere near that amount of viewers. But it's not from ads. It's from the generosity of the goat and other people in the community that share that support and that love, and it keeps me going. It does. It keeps me going. Once I get a cheaper home, I said I'm waiting a little bit with Botsy as well, I think now and after Christmas, and then we're going to really focus on it and try and find that cheaper house. So we're basically going to move out of this house and get a house that's take a third of the price off the rent. You know what I mean? That's the aim. Anyway, a third of the price off the rent, smaller house, who cares? As long as it's big enough to live in. But I really don't want to do that to Botsy at the moment and take him to a small house where, he doesn't have an area where he can just walk out and just relax and bark. And we're not going to have in a units where people go, they've got a dog or all that sort of rubbish. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Go get bread or fairy bread. Go get donuts or fairy bread. Well, I can make fairy bread. Have you tried fairy bread yet, Goat? It's awesome. It's awesome. I can't believe how many people didn't know what it was. I'm like, so you don't know what fairies are? They're like, yeah, I know what fairies are. Well, they make bread. Fairy bread. But it's special. I liked it. Fairy bread's awesome, bruh. It's delicious. I tell you what, you do a kids' party in Australia, right? Well, I haven't done one for ages, but when my kids were young, you do a kids' party in Australia and you don't have fairy bread. That's a dud party. Yeah, yum, exactly. It's a dud party. It's like having a birthday party with no cake and candles. It doesn't exist in Australia. Fairy bread. Swear to God, you have your chocolates, your chips, and all that stuff out there. You know what I mean? And they'll bring out the plate of fairy bread. They'll bring out a plate of it. Boom. And kids come from everywhere. What's fairy bread? Del, I made a video about it. It's in the food. Oh, let me see if I can find it for you. Hold on. I'm pretty sure we're going to playlist about food. What's fairy bread? So this is what you've got to deal with as a streamer. People that don't even know what fairy bread is. Unbelievable. No. Why did you do that for? Why did it do that? Why can't I just go to... Yeah, all right. We'll find it for you. Fairy bread. You don't know what fairy bread is. It's toast, Vegemite, and sprinkles. Vegemite? Oh my God. Nah, it's sprinkles. It's not toast either. Yuck. Hang on. Here we are. Coming back. Boom. What am I thinking about? I don't know. Vegemite and toast. Rocket League. It's not. It's Minecraft voted at the moment. It's Minecraft. Let me make sure that's the right one. Yep, there's fairy bread. I'm making it with Baby Pig. That's the fairy bread video. It's only 4 minutes 10. If you want to see what fairy bread is, that's fairy bread. I can't believe you don't know what fairy bread is. Well, I can. I had to make a video about it. I was surprised when people did. I'll watch it, be right back. No worries, Del. I'll wait here for you. We'll go for at least 5 more minutes so that Del can come back and tell me if they like the look of fairy bread. And do you know what? When I made that video, people were saying yuck. Like, what? They were saying yuck. That's disgusting. It's not disgusting at all. It's fantastic. It actually upset me that people said it was disgusting. I don't know how people could do that. Fairy bread was made by fairies. Hence the name. It's like moon pie, made out of the moon. It is a goat food, exactly. It's a food for goats. It's from fairies. Do I need to actually say any more? Do I really need to say any more, goat? Surely that's enough to qualify for, yeah. Surely, like, what? You know what I mean? That's enough. That's got to be enough. People should be going, well, that'll be all right. You're the boss. Boom! Not really. But I'm the boss of myself. How you doing, Philippe? I hope I'm saying that right. Philippe, you the boss of myself. One boss of myself. I just think that there's too much sugar for not much food. It probably is. It probably is. But I don't worry about that too much. I don't worry. David! I saw I got a member the other day and commented. David, respect. How are you, David? Peckish, how you doing, Peckish? 10 months membership. Can we drop a link of David if there's no more that's busy there? I commented on the most recent stream I saw. I'll have to have a look, David. I'll have to have a look at comments. I'll have to have a look at comments, David. Much love, David. I'm sorry if I missed your comment. I do try to go to comments on streams. I'm fine, W. I'll be able to get your link there. Look, I can do this. Go to channel. God plants a dream in your spirit. He doesn't expect this version of you to be able to do it. The person you are now is not qualified to manifest. It will just be the dream he planted inside you for the warrior. You're going to become the champion. You must rise to be the grand and the most highest version of you. This kingdom version is the only one that can truly fulfill the dream in a manner befitting of the God that gave it to you. I like those words, David. The stream is over. Doing fine, I guess. People in Discord are mad at me, but I couldn't care less. I've just left. I'm forgetting about it. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, Peggy, so I haven't been in the Discord. So, I don't actually go on the Discord. I get messages from people. Won't get me that link. That's all right. I just read their post. So, David, I appreciate you. I really do. Won't be able to watch the mainstream later. Sorry, Pick. I wish I could. You're right, Goat. Much love, brother. Yeah, the mainstream later. It's not going to be tonight, Goat. Yours is not going to be tonight. It's going to be Calendamites tonight. I'd love to have you added on Discord for anything. You can add me if you want, Peckish. It's just Pixels. If you're down, yeah, just send me a friend request, Peckish. Send me a friend request. I can add you. I added a bunch of people today. I accepted friend requests, yeah. I don't always get the messages. I try to get to them. I'm pretty busy on streams all the time. I am. And obviously I've got in life in between. But I do try to get the messages on Discord and at least acknowledge. Sometimes I won't do a big message back. You sent it? Yeah, I'll be able to, it's on my phone. I'll be able to accept it at the end of the stream, okay, Peckish? I'll be able to accept it, no problems. So yeah, sometimes I'll send like a big message back, but sometimes I'll see a big message from someone and give them a love heart or just a short message back because I'm busy, but I do try to get to them and have a look. It's all good, I won't spam you all the time. No, it's all right, I just wanted you to know, Peckish. I just wanted you to know, if you send a big wrong message and I go, okay, respect or something, it's not me just wiping it off. I have read your message and all that type of thing, and I'm just looking at messages and catching up. And it could be while I'm cooking dinner or, in the middle of the bath or whatever, types of stuff, yeah. But I do try to get to those Discord messages, and I'll accept it. Not a problem at all. Not a problem at all, okay? Yeah, it's all G. It's all G. So, I won't let you get that link. Four Guys in Rocket League are almost tied. 31% for Four Guys. 29% for Rocket League. Minecraft is at 40%. Looks like it's going to be Minecraft, bro. I did say I'll do this for 2 hours. Super active on Discord usually. Responding with single digit seconds. Unless I'm asleep, AFK and Willie. Fair call. 65 votes. It looks like it's going to be Minecraft. Did you like the thumbnail for this stream? Did the thumbnail work or not? Now let's close all this down. There's so many. so many things open now. I don't think the thumbnail's there. I've not seen it. Hold on a second. Where is it? Where even is it? Hold on a second. I can't even see the stream now. The stream's not even popping up for me. Those wind chimes? They are. Yeah, they are. Do you want to have a look? I'll show you. I don't know why the stream's not popping up. Might go right out of YouTube. Go back into YouTube. YouTube Studio. They are beautiful sounds, I'm not going to lie. Live. Here we are. I didn't even put it up, Goat. Wow. Hold on. Let's do it. I'm doing it now, Goat. I was sure I did do it. There we are. I'm doing it now, bro. Remember, don't show outside. Don't worry about that. I'll move soon anyway. Alright. It should be there now. Let me double check that. It should be there now. People, how many votes you on there, you will love it. It is there now. Hey, much love, Goat. Much love. Right, okay. I've got an ad. Yeah, I'm moving anyway, Pecky, so I'm not too stressed about it, to be honest. The worst thing someone would do is what? Turn up to my house. It's getting close. It's getting close. Look how many votes there are. 67. 67 votes. 67. That's crazy. That's crazy. That really is. All right, let's have a look at those wind chimes. If the stream cuts, I'm sorry. Cool, huh? Yeah, we're right next to the bush. I know, I love wind chimes. There's our view. It's not a bad view, actually. Pay a ridiculous amount for it, though. Not gonna lie, we pay a ridiculous amount for it. Not really worth what we pay, but we pay it. My GMA has the same ones. Sounds better than when they are barely getting moved. I agree, actually. It's nice when it's just in the wind like it is now, eh? Yeah. House looks nice. It's a nice house, Peckish, but it's expensive. Too expensive. So me and Skits have really only used 2 rooms now. Well, I use that room as well, but it's a 4-bedroom house, and it's a big house, and yeah. All right, area. Yeah, no, the area's fine. Yeah, it's a safe area. Like, no break-ins or anything like that. It's not quite that Peckish, but it's not far off it. It's not far off it. So, yeah, all the next door neighbours have got boats and caravans, and you know what I mean? Yeah, so Like this is the studio room. This is the size of the studio here. Well, it was the studio. So we've got this whole room here that we don't even use, really. Just use it for the computer. And now, live streams. So, you know what I mean? And I've got a room upstairs that used to be my bedroom that's totally empty. Don't even use it. So we've really got 2 rooms in the house we don't even need. Mine's around 400. It's such a bad house, but I couldn't care less for such a housing crisis. I can't expect much. Peckish, that's the type of price we're going to look at. Me and Skits are pretty well look at between 400 and 500. You know what I mean? Instead of paying this crazy amount for this. So, yeah. I'll break into make the fairy bread and move the gold skull around. For real go. For real go. Yeah, we're still at the goat skull. Still at the goat skull. We've got all the skulls there, obviously. My room is the office level. I have a smallest room. Look, I wouldn't care about doing that unsafe, and that's what we're doing at the next house. That I really want a 2-bedroom house and not caring about anything. I break in and steal that computer for real. W view. It's a beautiful view. It's a beautiful view. It is, but I say we pray. And this is the downstairs veranda. So this is the downstairs veranda. I won't show you the actual next door neighbour house there. So if you have a look here, this is the downstairs veranda. This is my private veranda, if you will, to my bedroom and the studio. So, and then there's the veranda upstairs as well. And then we've got another veranda on the other side under the house. So there's access to like 3 verandas here. And we hardly even use them. So it really is just a waste. But we used to have 4 people living here, and now we've got 2. So, yeah. We've got 2. I stayed in a multi-million-dollar, alright, bed one time. It was bigger than that veranda, lol. Yeah. Like, it's just that the house is too big. We don't need it. We don't need it. 3131. Wow. I tell you what, I wonder if we kept streaming, if it would change and someone else would win. The render was like 30 meters long, like 10 meters wide. Oh yeah, that's nothing like that. That's nothing like that. But this package, this is the smallest house in the street. I'm not even kidding. This is the smallest house in the street. Like, that wall there, right? That wall there behind me. I promise I'm not even joking. That wall there behind me, across the road from us, that's how big that television is. It's huge. This television set that they've got in this house across the road. The first time I seen it, I was like, come inside, I said, have you seen that TV across the road, son? He's like, yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? I'm like, it's massive. It's got to be like, I'm not even joking, it's got to be like 5 to 6 meters by 5 to 6 meters. This TV is so big, it's like a picture theatre in their house across the road. It's massive. And their house dwarfs this house. Like I say, this house is the smallest in the street. The house next door to us is like a 3-bedroom house with a swimming pool. Like, it's huge. You know what I mean? Caravans and boats and like, massive. What's the game going to be? It's going to be Minecraft. It's going to be Minecraft. Only 3 away until MC isn't winning. Really? Has everyone voted? Has everyone voted? How long should we leave the stream up for to give people a chance to vote? That's the question. How long should we leave the stream up for? I did say 2 hours. Well, I could keep streaming. It doesn't bother me. I can keep chatting away. Another 20 minutes, you reckon? Like another 20 minutes? All right. Give people a chance to vote. Okay, Dan? Doesn't bother me. Whatever you want. Yeah, it really doesn't bother me. It really doesn't bother me. 43 likes, everyone. You're awesome. I truly appreciate you all. I'm not even capping. So incredible support, everyone. We are doing a fortnight for Calendar I'm actually going to do more than one for Calendar too. So I asked people to rate the thumbnail that I did for it, and it came back with an 8.6 and a 9 from the two people that rated it. Never mind, 7 long. Oh, it's 7 different votes, is it? Can't help that. But we can give it 20 minutes anyway. Or about 15. We'll take it to 2.5 hours. Let me say it. Say what? Say my name, say my name. It's Pixels. My name's Pixels. The name's Pixels. 30,000, 30, 30, 41 for the votes now. 30, 30, 41. That's the percent. That's not the amount of, like, 71 votes. So, what's 100? 100% is 71 votes. That's 0.7. Does that work out like 28 votes for Minecraft? Does that work out right? I think that works out right. Third. Yeah, something like that. Is that right or not? I think that's right. Been a long time since I've done proper mathematics. You've got to work out what 1% is and then times them out, yeah? So 1% is like 0.72. And 4.42 times 1.72 is like 28. 29 votes. It's about 29, I think. 29 votes for 40%. And 30% would be about 21. I think about 21 votes. Something like that. So, yeah. It sounds about right. 21 to 29. So it's about 8 votes difference, I think. Maybe 6 or 7. Maybe 6 or 7 votes different. Something like that. Pretty close. Pretty close. But I really do think Minecraft's going to win. Oh, people changed their votes. Look, they've gone down from 30 to 30. I think they were 30 and now it's gone up to Minecraft. I didn't know people could change their vote. Maybe they didn't. Maybe it's got more votes. It looks like it's going to be Minecraft. It's going to be Minecraft, Goat. It's going to be Minecraft. When? I don't know. I don't know. Like I say, we're doing Fortnite tonight. You can't change votes. Yeah, okay, Green. I wasn't. Someone did actually say that the other day. Someone did actually say that. So we're going to do a Calendar Mites shout-out competition stream. We'll do it every single 5 games. We'll do that tonight. Probably do that kind of soon. 12-vote lead. 12-vote lead. Yeah, okay. And Minecraft for you, Goat. We'll work out Silver's other stream another day soon. More votes to other options changes the percentage. Yeah, no, I just thought that too, Grant. I did. As soon as I said they changed their votes, I thought, no, they can't. And I thought, when someone else votes over there, it changes the percentages. So, yeah. Take care, David. And congratulations, David, on being gifted a membership. Much love, David. Much love. Thank you for commenting on the stream. I will try and go over there and love heart that comment. I do try to get as many comments as I can. In between, I just sort of chillax. You know what I mean? And do my own thing. But in between, yeah. So I do try to get over there to do that. Much as possible. Much as possible. Who likes my Game of Thrones shirt? Who likes my Game of Thrones shirt? You know nothing, Jon Snow. Hey, who would have guessed Jon Snow was gonna be the king of everything? Different content. Hey, Black. It's very white. It's true. Well, Jon Snow's in the snow. And big. It's pretty big. I got it on Wish. I got it on Wish. I wanted MC. W short. W shirt. The Goat. Yeah, Gavin the Goat, Blaff. Gavin the Goat. The one and only. Yep. Yep. They donated over $100 and crazily over it the last couple of days on top of that. They really had. So the one and only the Goat. Yep. We're doing an honorary stream for them. Wish is as bad as Temu, but you actually might get the things you order. Well, when a friend of mine was on Wish or whatever, I was like, oh, I really like that shirt. They said, oh, set you up. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. They go, I can buy it for you if you want. I was like, yeah, okay, like, just get a large. It's like, you don't understand Wish. I'm like, what do you mean? And then she showed me memes about Wish, where it's like, ordered my car on Wish, and it's like, got this huge car with like these teeny little wheels. I'm like, what's that? She goes, oh, Wish is like rubbish. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I shouldn't. She goes, no, just order like extra large. I was like, really? She goes, yeah, because the clothes are usually from like small people country. So, Mum always used to buy everything on Wish. That's 101 again. What's 101? Oh, the percentages. I can't help that. Can't help that. I really can't. Thought it was Jakey. What do you mean you thought it was Jakey? You thought Gavin the Goat was Jake? Is that what you thought, Blaff? Is that what you thought? Oh, as in the goat? Ah, I get what you mean. Yeah, no, I call him Jake. I call him Jake and my idol. Yeah, I actually don't have a nickname for him, mate. We can't. We've got Gavin the Goat, Bobcat the G. Yeah. Did they stop ordering stuff on Wish, Peckish? I've been told that Wish is pretty bad. The Jaker. He's just awesome. He really is, yeah. And he started streaming again recently as well. So I've jumped over there a couple of times and said hello. That sounds inappropriate. Yeah, not quite right. Hey, I sort of said, I was like, Reason why percentage 100% is because the numbers are rounded up. I don't know. Oh, okay, fair enough, Peckish. I'm sorry about that, Peckish. And I will accept that friend request, Peckish, I will. I won't have much time between this and the other stream because I'm going to go and chill with Skitson for a bit, but I will accept the friend request, okay? So I'll make sure that I go, is it Peckish? As like on Discord, you actually named as Peckish? Don't be, it's the best though. Right, Bat, it's for the best. Respect, Peckish. Yeah. It's obvious? Okay, I just want to make sure. You know, some people are like, you didn't accept my friend request. I'm like, but what's your name, Peckish? Oh, it's Silent Bob. Ah. I actually don't know why people don't make that happens. It does. Like people in Fortnite, they're like, accept my friend request. It's like, what's your name? And it's like, using Peckish again. Oh, it's Patrick. Ah. That's why I didn't accept it. They're like, how can you didn't accept my friend request? Patrick. What? It's crazy. Absolutely madness. We're on 45 likes too, everyone. He's awesome. He's All right, I'm actually going to end the stream, everyone. I'm going to go chill with Skitson for a little bit. We're going to be doing a shout-out competition stream for Callanamites. We're going to be doing more than one for them, though. I really believe we should do more than one. They are the heart of gold. I used to do a whole day of it. And I was meant to be doing it this morning, and I couldn't get the thumbnail working right, so it was really frustrating. So, but people have said, look, we like this thumbnail pic, so I'm like, okay, I'll use that. YouTube don't know maths. No, they do. They just round things up. My silent Sable. Appreciate Peckish. Goat, you're a legend. Dell, appreciate you. We've got Gwen in the chat as well. Blaff, who else is here in the chat right now? Make sure to check out what happened in Discord because I'm sick of it and what it resolved. This cheeky, isn't it, online? I won't be able to resolve anything in the Discord. I've got nothing to do with it. Peckish. Cheeky is the boss of that, and I've got nothing to do with it. Yeah? She makes the decision no matter what, and I don't question her about it. I don't want any authority over it. I don't want any control over it. I only wanted Discord to get sent out. So, yeah. So you have to resolve with her or the other mods there, or just go, look, that place is not for me. So I don't get into it whatsoever. Yeah? W thumbnail, respect, go. Much love. All right, brother, much love. Try to be next stream. Appreciate you. Yeah, so she's in total control of that. If it's not a place for you, then just go, look, I'm just going to stay away from there. And I've got pics on my friends list anyway on Discord, so I can always message Pixels. You know what I mean? So, yeah. All right. I love you all. I really do. 45 likes. It's Minecraft for the GOAT. And I'll see you next stream. Until then, stay safe, chase your dreams. And it is an honorary stream for Callanamite. Shout out stream on Fortnite. And I'll see you there. Bye, everyone.